During the summer of 2015, Isaac and a couple of his siblings came down with a summer cold, and the other children got better, and Isaac didn't. And finally, it was really concerning that he just was not getting back to his old self, and so we took him into the clinic in Tomahawk, and I'll never forget, they came back in and said, we're sending him to Marshfield right away. So we arrived at Marshfield Children's Hospital that night, and he was diagnosed with ALL the next day.
I think people are hardwired. I think it's in our human nature to have a little bit of denial towards just disastrous things, calamitous things. And when one of those things happens, it's a reality check.
The treatment for ALL is one of the longest in childhood cancers, so he was in treatment for almost 3.5 years. And the first 9 months of treatment is really intense. So he oftentimes we would be at the clinic 2 or 3 times a week, and he would have week-long hospital stays every once in a while. It was obviously difficult. I think the hardest thing for me is because we have other children, we couldn't be together at that time because somebody still had to be home with them. But Isaac being Isaac and being the resilient kind of kid he was, like I said, he never cried. He looked at me and he's like, I got this, Mom.
With the fingers.
With the fingers. Child Life had activities he could do. Music therapy was one of his favorite activities. He just loved when he happened to be at the hospital on music therapy day.
While I was in the hospital and clinic, they would always have some games to play. Music therapy came in and they would play music with me.
It really, just the activities that they had and games in the playroom and movies and things that sort of helped the time pass by. They would bring, crafting things and do art projects and science projects. So he made slime.
That was a mess.
Even though the situation is not great, they make it as good as can be. The bravery beads were especially important for him. I think they're perfect for his age because he learned how to tell his story through them.
I had sparkly colored ones, mean that I had a clinic visit. And these are red blood cell transfusions.
It's pretty amazing when you see it all together.
They're really, I think that's a super program, and especially his age group, they help him tell their story so well. Isaac finished his treatment in October of 2018, and so he is a few months post-treatment, and he's doing great. He is back to downhill skiing and all of his favorite outdoor activities. He's a very outdoors busy kid, but so far so good, and on to new adventures.
Dealing with difficult situations is mitigated by the support that you receive when you're in the hospital, from family, from friends, from organizations like Children's Miracle Network. There's no way to describe the effect that has unless you're actually going through it. To have people there who genuinely want to help. I don't think most people understand how much of a positive effect it has.
Feeling that love is so important.
Yeah.
To be able to, have some lunch with a meal ticket, or to just see a smile on your child's face because the music therapist came. It's really important, and it's those little things that help the whole journey go better.
When I grow up, I want to be a firefighter because I want to help people in a very special way.